I haven't brought some gameplay on Ultimate Team in quite some time. Many reasons why. For starters, look at all this stuff, man. There's just so much going on. Late in the year, of course, just completely microtransactions over and over. You guys see my overall, though. We got Russell Wilson. Now, you guys see Russell Wilson isn't necessarily the best version I have here, okay? Because I think there's like a Broncos limited edition version. I don't know, 99. However, all I can tell you is one thing I've always learned about, especially games that have Ultimate Team stuff in my team careers, is that you have to have skill as well. It isn't just about having that credit card and swiping and using it, right? However, though, check out my opponent's top 3 players. Joe Mixon, Deion Jones, Ed Tutah Jones. There's just a lot of these wide receiver positions that make no sense. Defensive linemen, these Hall of Famers playing wide receivers, tight ends. However, though, you see my boy Russell Wilson representing the Broncos country. Outside rolling now. He isn't the best overall once again, like you guys seen, and almost getting hit right there. We end up flying instead of sliding. But I also wanted to clear this out too. Since this is kind of late in the year, my team isn't the best, but you know what? I'm gonna just call this, because this is gonna be an episode series where pretty much I'm gonna release episodes. So this is gonna be my first episode. But the only reason why I'm really doing it too is just to have some sort of foundation on just building content and also getting to really grow as a content creator too, because sometimes I feel like bringing regular online head-to-head games, it's kind of difficult to keep stable of like what to bring. Now, of course, there's around the NFL news and stuff like that. I get it, it's cool, but I feel like this is a cool way to also bring some sort of aspects to different players like Kyle Pitts or just in general anyone else. And look at Aaron Lynch with this interception, man. These 99s are no joke. I'm not going to spoil anything though in this game for sure. Also, if you guys are enjoying it, really appreciate it. Leave a like, subscribe already, it means a lot. And one thing I also forgot to say is, yeah, Madden 23 is right around the corner. However, I forgot to say too, my boy or my opponent got Joe Mixon at QB, and Joe Mixon making his first mistake to buy Ron Jones. We end up getting the pick, and that's exactly what I'm saying. Just making those proper reads, the proper play calling, of course. 3rd and 4, Russell Wilson on a play action, looking for his receiver. Now, could you imagine if Tyreek Hill and Russell Wilson were on the same team? No shade to Tua, love you, my guy. But hey, Russell Wilson, man. Let me know your guys' thoughts. Do you even think that he could lead the Broncos back to the Super Bowl? Of course, this Peyton Manning era is completely over. We end up getting the first down, though, and end up kicking the field goal. We don't want to force anything, so we're headed into the end of the first half with a positive aspect. That's one thing I'll tell you. We got the lead. We'll take the field goal. Points are points. Headed into the end of the first half, first play, or not the first play, but the first drive with Joe Mixon. Mixon scanning the field. No one is open. He throws it up, and it is incomplete. Let's get it. Defense is playing pretty strong, I would say. 4th and 24. We force a couple sacks. Joe Mixon, though, making some audibles, looking like Peyton Manning. And wait just a minute now. Wait just a minute. Joe Mixon ends up getting sacked. Raheem Davis ends up getting the sack. We get the safety. We got to take advantage of all these opportunities because these 99s are no joke. And when you play MUT, you got to show up. You got to really show up. We don't do nothing with that drive, though. 3rd and 11, we end up falling short, man. It's Taylor Mays. Oh, my goodness, man. These guys are all over the place with these big-name players. And once again, this is very late in the year, so I would just, again, give it an excuse, but it is an excuse, okay? We got to keep balling out, and Xavier Howard ends up getting the pick. And like I said, the thing about Ultimate Team, though, there's just so much going on. There's like 5 currencies. Oh, guys, man. Sometimes I feel like when you play Madden, especially the Ultimate Team game mode, I feel like EA is just drowning you, like it's just with a bunch of stuff. However, the game is competitive, okay? I'm not going to completely throw shade to EA because EA, as much as I love football in general and Madden, sometimes there's just days where it's like, bruh. However, though, I'm not going to say nothing else. No more complaining, right? Joe Mixon ends up throwing a pick to, once again, you guessed it, that was a user interception, of course, to buy Ron Jones. And one thing I'll definitely love to add to this series is also to add your guys' pretty much aspect or input. Who do you guys want me to bring at QB? Of course, with the budget, because my budget is completely low. And also, this is going to be a whole series or a whole season with Russell Wilson. And look at this, man. The defensive line just giving me no time to make a proper read. We end up punting the ball on a 4th and 13. Yeah, there's no way heck we're gonna punt. We're gonna go for that with the way defense has been playing. So you may ask yourself, it looks like we got this game locked up. I'm over here listening to my music. I'm over here bumping my Metallica. What could possibly go wrong, right? It's a touchdown game pretty much. What can we do wrong? There's nothing we can do wrong. As I'm saying that, look at Pitts with this incredible catch. I'm just like, no freaking way. We end up giving too much play or too much yards on that, and I'm just panicking, guys. I don't know what to do. I'm lost right now. I should have called a timeout, and look at that, guys. In the blink of an eye, my opponent not scoring anything in the first or the second half. He ends up getting a touchdown with literally only 8 or 20 seconds left. That's pretty embarrassing, man. That one definitely hurt me. But it's not over yet. We still got some time to make some plays, right? We still got not really, man. We got like 8 seconds. But what can we do? What am I doing here? Oh, man, this is pretty bad. This was definitely not the best way to showcase my first Ultimate Team game. You know what? It's cool. We got the W's. We got the L's. We'll get them back to back. That's part of football. That's part of anything in life. We got to come back strong. You guys guessed it. This one was an L for me. A very embarrassing one as well because we had this game locked. Unfortunately, bad play calling, those swats, those flying acrobats, all those X factors really played a factor. Hope you guys enjoy this one. And hey, stay tuned for the next one.